supposed to withhold sex from your
You're
significant
not.
other.
Yeah.
They brush right over that. They're like, they're not supposed to withhold this. Yeah. No, but again, like, you know, I think sometimes, you know, sex does become a weapon in a relationship, specifically with women, because sometimes maybe that's all women have to offer in a relationship is sex.
That's
so
my
they feel
leverage.
like that's their leverage. Like, you know, I'm not saying.
If that's all that the woman has to offer you, you're with the wrong woman. You guys are not like that's not a working relationship. Welcome back to Money, Marriage, and Media. 1,000 subscribers. Remember, that's the goal. Today, we're looking at Daily Wrap-Up Crew. The one leverage women have over you in a relationship. Let's go.
Topic. It says, do you think sex becomes a weapon in a relationship?
No.
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 Wait, like people use sex as a weapon in a relationship. Oh, he got me so mad, so I'm not giving him no, you know. Or, you know, she's pissing me off, so I'm not giving her no. But nobody really
Whoa. A man ain't never say that.
You never know what man. How do you know that?
Who you speaking for now? Because I don't know who you speaking for, but ain't no nigga ever said, nah, she ain't gonna think tonight.
A guy will come home from cheating and still try to have sex with his woman.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I was fucking with you until why is the only example of a man is cheating? Like we gotta.
Why is the only example? Is because it's a negative stereotype that's affecting our image, and we're in a lot of ways we are. We don't do enough work towards breaking it down. The whole stereotype is this black men are just these sexual demigods out here that are always cheating, and is we always gotta have it, and anytime somebody offers it to us, we're gonna take it. Not true, but realistically, you know, this is why yet another reason why I say we need more married people making content, because it displays us participating in stable relationships. Despite what the narrative is, the actual numbers of cheating, the majority of the population is not out here cheating like that. It's just a small percentage. But what tends to happen is that the idea of cheating gets sensationalized to the point where it has leaked into our entertainment. So when we see these shows or these topics, cheating is something that most people can relate to. So that means that a lot of times when we see representation of us in the entertainment field or news, those are often the stories that are highlighted. And if you put enough of that out there, it makes it seem like, well, all men are cheating, or all black men are cheating. And it's just not the case. Women have some stereotypes that's done for that too, but, you know, that's not what we're talking about right now. But again, you know, let's keep going because, yeah.
Stop doing that shit.
It could be anybody mad at your man.
There's other reasons guys don't want to have sex, but I'm just saying I'm using that as an example. You could have did me wrong
and don't want to apologize, and I could say, "Yo, we not fucking until you apologize." That's a reason why men don't want to have sex.
But why use sex as a weapon? It's a stress relief. Why using it as a weapon?
I don't think I would say that.
It releases hormones to make you feel good.
I don't think people. I don't know if people may use it as a weapon. However, I don't think they do.
I don't use
or
it
women.
as a weapon.
I want to say, but. I feel like it's more so that if someone doesn't mean to piss you off, I may not be sexually aroused right now to do anything with you, so we're not gonna have sex.
That's
if I'm mad as fuck right now, don't touch me.
I'm like I'm not horny.
If I'm too upset
why would I do anything with you
just like
if
we're not sexually aroused? But
me
that's
off.
where the communication comes in, and then the sex comes. But to just completely take it away from your partner is crazy.
Why? So why men are in sexless marriages?
That part.
So why men are in sexless marriages?
So
I can't speak for those.
I want to know if the man is in a sexless marriage. Is a woman in a sexless marriage too? Because how the hell?
Because women are the highest cheaters now.
Here we go.
How was your marriage sexless? Like that?
We just had a porn star in here. He told us he was fucking 80% of married women.
You're not supposed to withhold sex from your significant other.
Yeah.
They brush right over that. They're like, they're not supposed to withhold this. No, but again, like, you know, I think sometimes, you know, sex does become a weapon in a relationship, specifically with women, because sometimes maybe that's all women have to offer in a relationship is sex.
That's
so
my
feel
leverage.
Like that's their leverage. Like, you know, I'm not saying.
if that's all that the woman has to offer you, you're with the wrong woman. You guys are not like that's not a working relationship. That's just a situationship. You can call it whatever you want to, but if that's the only thing the woman has to offer, that's the only benefit of being with her, I wouldn't even call that a relationship then. That's just the understanding that you guys have. And I would say to men, you need to leave that woman alone. If sex is the only thing that she can offer you, the only thing about her that you value, you're with the wrong woman. Go find you somebody else whose values you align with. Otherwise, you're just gonna have a headache. Because again, my message to men: stop having sex with women who you would not make your wife. You don't see any qualities in her that are going to make a good partner for you, a good spouse. You shouldn't be having sex with her because that's only going to complicate things.
And all women, I'm saying some women, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think that they do use that as a form of balance in the equation. Like, you know what I mean? So
like taking it away?
Yeah, taking it away.
Do you think that sex can be used like, all right, say there's an issue in a relationship and instead of working through that issue, now I'm just gonna throw sex at you because I don't even want to communicate. I don't want to talk about it. Do you think
that
it can be used as a weapon in that way?
That's manipulation.
Don't want to apologize, and sometimes the pussy be apology. Like,
I mean, a lot of times the pussy be the apology. Unfortunately, like, you know what I'm saying?
And the gift, know what I mean?
And the gift, like, a lot of times they birthday gift, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and they finally cooked today without using a microwave.
Going through something.
My lady, she used that stove. Well, I use that stove, but you know what I'm saying? I've seen it happen.
I use that stove, like oil pop up on my hand type of, like, yeah. I don't, like, you gotta, and I don't care how mad I am, I'm gonna feed him. Like,
that's
just
for real,
in me.
though.
That's in my culture. Like,
I'm
really
gonna feed
don't
you
care.
regardless.
You better feed him pussy too. Don't hold that back either. You know what I'm saying? You want to eat both.
I think if somebody turns you off, then why would you be having sex with them? I don't understand.
Is that not still your man?
Yeah. So, but if you're turned off, if someone has to do things, women get aroused by.
So I can understand the point that she's trying to make, but realistically, does she have to be turned on for the guy to have an orgasm? Not really. And be honest, so here's some truth about marriage for you ladies out there, for you ladies who are not married. You're not going to be in the mood every time. You're not. My suggestion, figure out other ways of giving your husband an orgasm. There's other ways to have sex besides penetration. I'm not going to get any further into it. You guys will have to figure that out, or go watch another channel where they talk about that stuff. But I'm trying not to focus on that. But yeah, because that negates her argument right there. But what's going on is that the way she's coming off makes it sound like the guys that she's been with, she hasn't been with a guy who's valuable enough for her to figure that part out yet, to where it's worth it for her to still have sex with him, even though she may not be in the mood for it, but she still don't want to turn him down. That's part of marriage. I mean, you're gonna have to have sex when you might not be turned on, or you may not be thinking about it. I mean, the worst case, unfortunately, can guys be in that position? That's questionable, but yeah, guys can be in that position too. Because you could be physically tired, but your woman want to go at it, then you better be performing. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it at there, and that's a hard. Man, let's go.
If your man mad at you and you like, oh, can I? And he say no, how would you feel?
You say what?
I don't feel some type of
If your man is mad at you, and you asking him for something, and he's like, no, you made me mad. How does that make you feel? Right? He feminine now, right?
I have to respect that.
He said no.
No, bro. He said no, and you okay with that?
No, granted, I can feel how I want to feel about it, but at the end of the day, it's his body. I cannot come and rape him. So it's his body. So I may feel away about it, but at the end of the day, that's what I gotta eat. I made him mad. Okay, maybe not today, maybe tomorrow.
All I was trying to say.
I don't see
is-
why would a woman be having sex with somebody if she doesn't really want to do that at the moment?
But guys do.
I don't
Guys do.
understand. I don't understand.
Women do too.
do you
Women
mean?
have sex with their man, and they don't want to have sex at this moment. They're
No.
not
I'm not
into it.
saying that. But I'm saying if someone did something to
That's
get you
true.
upset.
If I'm upset, I get what you're saying. If you're
Only if you're upset. If you're not in the mood and you say,
Oh, yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
do
but
something
sometimes
like
they-
that.
women don't even be upset. They just don't give they just for whatever reason don't want to
What you
give the
mean?
pussy.
Women
Like,
just- come on, be for
But
real.
is that them weaponizing it?
yeah, it is because they're taking away a need or a desire that they know that their significant other wants, and they purposely are being selfish and not providing that need for him.
And they get mad if he go outside and get it.
Well, that's where the
No,
dick
yeah.
discipline come in.
So I'm on dick punishment because you ain't gonna get pussy.
Well, not dick punishment.
It's
but-
not
Pussy
dick
punishment.
punishment, but it's like
Yeah, pussy.
being accountable for whatever's going.
This woman has said some interesting things. It's making me raise an eyebrow because it's almost like she has some knowledge of the male experience, but it's not. It's like sprinkled in there, and it's not really her thoughts are not really fleshed out. It's almost like she's just repeating something that she saw in some videos without actually believing in it. So I don't know. That's just kind of weird because
Going on within your relationship.
Like, look
In
at
this
why she's
relationship, we didn't have sex this week. That doesn't mean you have the opportunity to go outside. And
No,
have sex
I
with
agree with that
someone
100%.
else.
This week, the whole week,
The
though.
week
That's
is
what you're doing?
crazy.
Listen, it's not me.
I think
I'm just giving an example.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it because there are times. So married man, 2 kids, full time job. Like people get busy during the week. You might go a week without having sex. Hey, it's a busy week. The kids got stuff, and we working, and hey, you got to get caught up. Now, what happens is that what you have to be cognizant of is that okay, hey, ho. We hadn't connected this week. What's going on with that? We need to go ahead and set up a date night. Yeah, and then you start calling, friends and family. Hey, can you watch my kids, please? Me and my husband, we haven't had a chance to do anything, and that happens more often than you think it does. I think that the appropriate response to that is that, oh, wait a minute, we need some time for us. Because life gets busy, especially after you get married and you throw in a couple kids. Man, listen, none of these guys, no one on this panel is married. I don't think. Well, I'm not sure about this guy right here. I'm not sure. I don't think I don't know him. I don't recognize him. But none of these ladies are married, and I know the guys, they're not married either. So I don't expect them to understand that point. But you can go a week without sex in a marriage. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means that you guys got busy that week. But again, it's always good to be cognizant of that and say, okay, well, hold on. We need to make some time for us. Because otherwise, that's how you end up starting to drift apart.
I think it's the difference between if someone turns you off and you don't have sex with them versus whether you're just not in the mood and you try to do it anyway. I think that's separate things. I don't know.
That is
It may not be,
completely
but
separate.
I think if someone gets me upset, then I don't want to sex you. Then I'm not going to do that.
Mhm.
However, if we're cool and I'm not in the mood, but you say
want
you're in the
it,
mood,
you
okay,
can
then
have
maybe
it, yeah.
cool. Why not? It doesn't really matter if I'm not.
Maybe.
I'm not mad at you, but
Mhm.
also I don't understand why someone said a weapon.
Maybe.
You know what? I feel like there's a lack of understanding because men will come home and be tired as hell,
Mhm.
right? If they know they female want it, they really might legitimately not want it. It's not just the fact that men are just natural horn
Yeah,
dogs
yeah.
with an insatiable thirst. Like, it's not that. We would like literally do it because we have the empathy. We can see, you know what? This would be bad if I didn't do it because I know I'll be mad as hell if I didn't get it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. It's gonna be some.
Put your
you
pride
know,
aside.
or they know how her reaction is gonna be if you don't do it. You know what I
That's
mean?
the,
That's
that's
what I'm
the
saying.
point, sorry guys, that I was trying to make. That men will be quicker to have sex with their partner even though they don't want to.
Yeah, because we
Before
understand.
a woman would.
Mhm.
Can we understand we want to satisfy? She still has needs. She's still my significant. I don't want her to go outside of me. So yeah, you know what?
That's a great point. It is I mean, I'd already said that, but I think that the key takeaway from what the gentleman said is that the empathy is there. unfortunately, I'm starting to believe that that is a weak point for the women of today. Is that a lot of times? Well, no, I'm not starting to think this. I've talked about this before. Women lack knowledge of the male experience. Sexual need is part of the male experience. That's why, the woman, whoever this was, let's see if I can find it. We go back here. This woman in the middle, she has no knowledge of the male experience. That's why she's having a hard time understanding this. That's why she's getting so much pushback. And even then, at the end, well, yeah, we may be able to work something out. What you mean, may? Like that, she's trying to give herself room to say no, because you don't want to give absolute. Why? Because she doesn't agree with it, but because everybody else is saying it, I'm gonna fold and just go along with the crowd, even though I don't really believe it. Interesting conversation for sure. I think that communication is key, but I also think that the big takeaway from this is that number one, you guys got to get on the same page. And we have to start doing a better job of raising our kids. Our daughters should have knowledge of the male experience. That doesn't mean that, they got to be, we're not expecting them to think like a man, because that's not realistic. They're women. They're supposed to think like women. But that doesn't mean you can't gain knowledge of the male experience so you can understand men better. And again, as the father, that falls on me. It's my job to convey that, so that our daughters will do better in working in cooperation with men. But high level conversation for sure. I'm gonna say goes to the next time. Peace.